Peter was delivered, he had trouble breathing. Eventually he was transferred to Iowa City to the NICU, and he spent a week there. When he was there, they diagnosed him with seizures and they gave him phenobarbital to control the seizures. When we left Iowa City, it was kind of, hey, he seems good, let's wait and see. We went back at 3 months. They gave him sort of a clean bill of health, and then about 9 months we really started to notice that he wasn't progressing. But at 9 months we went back to Iowa City, and then at a year they did another MRI and formally diagnosed him with cerebral palsy. We first started coming to UnityPoint Health Finley Pediatric Rehab Center when Peter was about 10 months old because he was having trouble with his physical abilities. And we met with Lisa, and we've been with Lisa ever since.
The experience that they had and the comfort that they gave us, being around other families and other kiddos, experiencing some of the same challenges was extremely helpful, and it gave us, kind of a sense of community and kind of a sense of belonging, which really helped us in the beginning.
During labor, she started going into some severe distress, so had a emergency C-section. And once they finally got her out, she wasn't breathing. They rushed her to Cedar Rapids, so she needed some cooling therapy, which basically put her body in hypothermia, lowered her body temperature to kind of cool her organs in case she had any lack of oxygen to her brain. So in Cedar Rapids then they did a scan, and they told us that she had had a stroke. 7 years later, it's still very emotional. The stroke affected 2/3 of the left side of her brain, which was pretty massive. The doctor that day told us she most likely wouldn't walk, may not talk, and you can see how amazing she is today. And Evie's 7.5 now. Evie loves coming here. The facility has changed. It's gotten a lot more fun, a lot more beautiful. I don't think there's been one day where she hasn't wanted to be here. And I think that has to do with the great people that work here.
One of the greatest things about this therapy team is we have a bunch of super intelligent, super dedicated therapists who really want the best for their patients. And what that takes is continuing education. We are all wanting to go to some of the best, the most state-of-the-art, the newest techniques, ideas for treatment to best help our patients. We have to go to bigger classes that are very costly and expensive. So the continuing education immediately goes back to our patients, because when we go to continuing ed as a therapist, it is hands-on treatment stuff that you can do the very next day with your kids.
They've been able to incorporate new methods of therapy. It's really made a huge difference because the variety of the treatment methods, I think, has grown as the facility has grown.
Just the space and the equipment that has been purchased for this facility has really allowed him to try new things because they have the tools for which to push him with.
My team is amazing. They make it so easy to come to work today because they are filled with energy. We've got a lot of therapists who are super intelligent and super capable and have lots of great treatment ideas. And what I get to see them do with their kids each and every day as they're trying to get the best out of them is just so fun to watch.
To be able to keep the same therapists for 7.5 years, that's remarkable. So that tells us that UnityPoint is doing something right as well to take good care of their people, so they want to stay.
We need your help. We need your support to be able to have this endowment in place so that we do have the funds to be able to replace the items that do get broken, the items that get torn, the pieces, the things that go missing, the big pieces of equipment that are just wearing down, and the continuing education for our staff so that we have those funds available to us now and also in the future for years to come.